The dumbbell row will probably be the highest level of progression that we'll actually have for the row variation due to the skill requirement and the complexity of getting it right and not having other parts of the body take over the movement and also just failing in certain parts. Because what you'll tend to see with a lot of people doing the variation is they'll tend to allow everything to rotate through as they do it. So it's going to require some upper body strength, some core strength, and actually stability through the hips to make sure that we're not rotating the movement, as you'll see a lot of people do. What we can do, obviously for me, I will tend to use something like a forearm support or an arm support, just to not use the bench because it requires a little bit more for us to actually practice getting this right. So we've got realistically two variations of the stance to make this perfect. We can either have the foot that we're actually rowing, the side that we're rowing from in front to make sure that we've got this positioning at the hips nice and strong, and then we just simply row, like so. Or we can go for a more open stance. However, if we can lock in the hips into place, what we'll do, we'll simply go for a 90-90 at the feet. It allows us that space to actually row through. We can go from here and up. What I tend to not like to see is because a lot of people will just deem a row to be up and down, you'll tend to see a lot of this, and it's quite restrictive in terms of where you can actually row to. So for this now, if I was taking this stance, what I'd aim to do is take the dumbbell back to about the calf position first and then aim for the row, because the row itself is aiming for a bottom of the rib cage towards your hip kind of area. Because we don't want to be doing this, we're not doing a shrug, we're going back like that as a row.